Hello, everybody. So you might be wondering why I am currently underground and, trapped. Well, that's because of, it's nighttime. I'm scared. That is better. Hello, everybody. It is Spide again, and we are starting a new playthrough series. And for this one, we will be playing Vault Hunters. For those of you who do not know what that is, feel free to check out Iskel85. I will put a link into his channel. He is one of the main developers for that mod pack, and it is freaking phenomenal. As someone who doesn't really play modded, I've played just a little bit of this here and there on a server, and I have freaking loved it. So I thought, why not make a YouTube series about it on a single player world and just, go wild and have fun. All right, so the first thing I think we need to do, so we don't wind up, trapped in a hole again, is we need to get a small amount of wood here. Yes, I'm breaking the cardinal Minecraft rule. You don't leave floating trees. But to be honest, right now, I don't care. I just want to get enough wood, enough wool, so I can make a bed and some basic tools. And there's a creeper! Maybe I could use it in my favor. Blow up that tree. Yeah, blow up a couple pieces. Not nearly as much as I wanted, though. But you know what? I will use what I can get. Yeah, let's just break a couple blocks here, and let's make some basic tools and kill some sheep after that. Alrighty, we have got some basic wooden tools, so let's grab some wool. Alrighty, bed is acquired, so now we'll have no more sleepless nights and no more hiding out in a hole if we do not have to. So, looking at the map, and yes, I know this map is really filled out. It is because I took the pre-gen world that Iskel provided, so we have a large base of non-modded terrain to get us started and get us into the world and get us going. Because all the modded stuff in this server or in this mod pack is hidden behind the end game. We have to beat the Ender Dragon in order to get to the mods. So, first thing we need to do is get started playing Minecraft. And so the first way I want to do this is I want to go and explore the villages, because in there I can pick up a bunch of villagers, which will make getting to the end game much easier. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make our way west and start heading up all these villages to pick up a bunch of villagers. Alright, village 1 found. Time to acquire some villagers. Village number 2 found. Now let's get gathering. Alrighty, while we were busy gathering all the villagers, we also happened to come across that desert temple, which we got a bunch of iron from. Now I think we should get ourselves geared up with something a little bit better than the wooden junk that we have now, and get at least some iron tools going. So let's do that real quick. All right, iron tools are acquired, and I think we should start chopping down a little bit of the trees surrounding here just so we can get some basic materials. And we should also get some cobblestone so I can start smelting up some of this food. That way we can, actually eat, because we're running low on hunger. Now we did gather a bunch of hay bales from the villages too, so we'll have bread for a while. But I also want to conserve some of that wheat for now for some of the animals here, because we could use them and breed them in order to get our stuff to last a heck of a lot longer. All right, we got our tools. We got a little bit of material here, a little bit of wood to work with. Let's go ahead and make our mine shaft down to bedrock and start digging for some cobblestone. Alright, I also forgot to mention earlier that there's actually one thing that we can access in this mod pack before we get too terribly far. That is, if I can press the right button, we can access some of our abilities, because we are given 5 levels right off the start that we can use. What I'm going to want to use first and foremost is I want to get some vein miner. It makes the mining so much easier, so during this cobblestone grind, it's definitely a must-have. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and put 2 levels into it. I'm also going to put 1 into dash, which will make movement a heck of a lot easier. And then we're also going to put one into haste, which will make mining... Actually, no. We're not going to put it into haste. We're going to put it into worker. That leaves us with 1 that we are going to put into... I don't know what I should put this into. Maybe reach. I think that's how we're going to go with that. So now what we can do is go back to this menu. I press G. It allows me to scroll through my abilities and use them as needed. So now instead of mining just one, whoops, I have to be holding G while doing it. I mine lots of blocks at the same time, making for a much easier mining session. And just like that, we've got 3 stacks of cobblestone, which isn't a lot right now. Yes, I know, but my pick just broke, and I don't really feel like dealing with it. So we are going to go ahead and go back up from our mining shaft, and get some of this smelted up into just regular stone. That way we can work on our first project. All right, so I know there's been a bit of progress since the last update. The reason for that being is I am recording this around 4th of July, and so there's a lot of fireworks going off in the area, and it makes it very difficult to be able to put my voice into a clip, and so I just don't make a clip. But we finished getting a bunch of our cobblestone. We are smelting that up into regular stone now. You can see that we have a few stacks in here. We also managed to, while we were down there, get enough iron to make a full set of gear, but I want more iron than that, especially if we're going to be working with villagers. Hence, we went to those villages. I want iron so I could trade for emeralds. So I'm going to be making a very quick starting iron farm, and I'll be with you with some more progress updates. All right, everybody, so quick update. We have put in our spawning area as well as a flow area. They'll end up going down there. We'll dig that down deeper later. And then the trapdoors stop the water. And so now we need to set up the zombie area and villager area. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3. And then we'll place a composter, come back down, and we'll break the dirt. Just like that. All right, once you've done that, you're going to come up and you're going to scaffold over. Just like this. You're going to place 3 blocks on the side here with a trap door coming off of the top one, like that. And we're going to tear down this dirt here. Remove our scaffolding. Just like that. And then coming from the other side here, we're going to go and we're going to scaffold right back up. We're going to come out from this trap door. We're going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we're going to place our beds. We're going to place one on the bottom, one on the top, and then one on the other bottom. Then we're going to remove our scaffolding yet again. It's going to look like that so far. All right, we're going to go ahead and scaffold back up there again, but this time we're just going to go till we're up to them, like that. Then we're going to place our glass down. We're going to go 3 on the back here. We're going to place a dirt block here and a dirt block here. Then we're going to place 2 more coming out just like that. Now we can go ahead and get rid of these temporary blocks yet again. Now we're going to scaffold up to the height of this bed here. And on each end here, we're going to place a temporary block. We're going to place a slab on the bottom here. Then we're going to place a block here, but a slab on top there. And we're going to get rid of all of these temporary blocks once again. At this point, we are going to want to come back over here to the villager side. We're going to want to scaffold up one more time. Like this. Then we want to go 2 higher. And so we're going to place our slabs. We're going to do it in a 7x8. So we got the first one there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to go out this way on both sides by 8 and connect it all and fill it in. Once you get the roof on, it should look like this. And now it's time to get ready to start bringing our zombie in. All right, and so to bring the zombie in, I usually make a little setup like this, which allows me to kind of run in here, jump up real quick, shut that. They'll get kind of in this area to where I'll block them off and then just kind of punch them until they go in. Then just bring that up real quick and we are all good. Now let's just wait till nightfall and we can get this moving. Alrighty guys, it is now nighttime, so now we need to go on the search for a zombie. And we specifically need one that can pick up an item because we have no way of name tagging one. So our goal is to find one that will pick up that shovel. Will you pick it up? Can you pick it up, please? Pick it up. No, you're a dud. Go away then. On to the next one. Hello, good sir. Can you please come over this way for me? And would you be interested in picking up that shovel? Is the shovel not good enough for you either? Onward to the next one. Shovel? Shovel? Will you pick up the darn nabbit shovel? Why are there so many skeletons now? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die. Yep. I died. This is about to be a death loop. This is about to be a death loop. It's about to be a very vicious death loop. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is a very vicious death loop, and I am not for it. Okay, Back to square one, I guess. Getting a zombie to pick up a shovel. Sir, come bearing a gift. Pick it up? No. Pick it up? No. Pick it up? Did I pick it up? Nope. Pick it up? Pick it up? Pick it up? Ah, you'll pick up an item. Very nice. Very nice. Come right this way, Mr. Zombie. You picked up a random thing that I didn't even throw. So it's as if you really wanted to join us. Get rid of this creeper first, though. He might be problematic. Come this way. Come this way. How you doing? Oh, hello. Aren't you just a vicious little thing, huh? And just like that, we have a trap zombie for our iron farm. Now we can remove all of the scaffolding here on all of these temporary blocks. We can kill off any extra mobs we need to kill off. We can sleep and make it daytime so we don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. And then the best part, we can now place in our villagers. Now, I say the best part because on this mod pack, we have easy villagers, and I don't have to fight with them. For you, it might not be so fun. Oh, I forgot them down there, though. Now we just need to grab our 3 villagers, scaffold back up, and we can place them down in here. Just like that. Now, our iron farm is complete. Well, at least for the spawning portion of it. From here, we can make our way down. We have to dig this area out. Gonna come up here, and we're gonna be like, no you don't. Just like that. All right, and once we get all that done, we're going to go into here, the little middle area, and we're going to dig it 17 deep. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a corner. I'm going to have mine be this one right here. That's where our hopper is going to be once we have enough iron to make a hopper. And then we are going to go 1 block away from the ground. We're going to place 2 signs. We're going to place one on all the other walls right above that block, like that, and then this is where our lava is going to be placed once we get a bucket of lava. So for now, we're going to place our bucket of water. That's going to go through here, flowing all the items from when the iron golems burn into here, into this hopper, which will then go down to here. So over here, we are going to go ahead and mine our way. Oh, there went my pick. Okay, I still got one. Going to mine our way over here, allowing us to get back here. I'm going to go ahead and place this block here, this block here. Then we are going to go ahead and mine over here and down. That's hopper to go to here. And then this area over here would be where our storage room is. So let me go ahead and dig out this area, and I'll be right back with you. All right, and then once we are enough back like this, we're going to go ahead and start digging our way up. And as I do this, I'm actually going to set myself up to have a drop chute. We're going to put 1 hole deeper there, and then we are going to start placing our ladders and our cobblestone to make our way back up. Then once we have made our way topside, we finish it off by placing a trapdoor inside like that, to where it goes down. That way it can continue our journey up when we do this. And then we can mine our way back down, place some more water. So we got to grab another bucket of water into the hole we created just a little bit ago, and then we have a fully functioning drop chute. So see when we get that done. All right, and then once you get that made, don't forget to add in another trapdoor there, and you are all set. Now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and break these, allowing our iron golem to make his way down. We can then drop down like this, and then we can start hitting him, if I can get close enough, that is, in order to get some iron so we can make our hopper real quick. All right, there's 5 iron just like that. Now let's go ahead and block this off like that. Oh, look, another one. That was quick. Now we have enough to make our first hopper, which will allow us to get this started. So we also need to go get some lava. And now there was a patch, I believe it was over here-ish. Yep, right over here. We can take this, get ourselves a lava bucket, just like that. Come back over here, make our way down. From here, we can go ahead and pillar back up. Excuse me, bud. Guys, it's starting to get kind of crowded in here. We can go ahead and place it. Whoa. Right there. Kind of loud, so let's back up real quick. Boom, just like that, we have a iron farm. So now let's go ahead and get this set up to have our first chest right there. And then I need to actually make my way back up there. That way I can place a hopper right here. And let's fill this back in. And then boom, we have iron automatically going through. Now let's close this back up. We are all set now. Now we won't be able to access this chest unless we break it for now until we get enough to make another hop. Actually, we technically have right now, so let's go ahead and make a couple more hoppers. All right, and boom, just like that, we have a fully functioning iron farm. So now let's go ahead and make our way back up here. Because the last step, which doesn't really make it functional, but helps with the rates because it doesn't distract our iron golems, is to spawn-proof the surrounding area. That way we can make sure they don't try to track any other zombies but that one. Alright, and then just like that, our iron farm is completely finished. The next step will be to start setting up our villagers with a breeder and then their own little trading stalls. And just like that, our villager breeder is also done. So I had initially meant to record clips of me doing a tutorial like I did with the iron farm, but I kept messing a few pieces of it up. So I'll just explain how it works. You got villagers, you got beds, got farm, and you've got trapdoors. Now, how do these all come together? Well, you got villagers. You have to have at least 2 adults. One of them is a farmer, so he can pick up crops. The other one doesn't have a profession. They trade. Trade is what starts the whole breeding process. Now, what determines whether it's a success or not is these beds. You have to have at least the number of villagers that you're trying to breed with and +1 that the baby can think it can use. So since we have 2 villagers, we need 3 beds minimum. Now, what else is required for those beds? The villagers need to be able to think that they can access them. That's why we've got these 2 sets of trapdoors here. That way they think they can get across this gap even though they can't, because they read these trapdoors like it's a block they can cross. Now, they still can't cross that though. The baby thinks it can when it goes to do the hoppity hoppity on the bed. They, however, get stuck by these trapdoors, which is what keeps them in here, while the baby can fall in for our breeder to work. And this allows us to continuously have babies coming in, because these guys, he's constantly working, picking these up, so they're constantly trading, constantly breeding up, which I think they're about to do now, and so we have a new baby. So what happens here is, the reason why this one no longer thinks it has that bed is because it can't see that bed. There's glass under it. So once it's out of, once it can't see the bed, it no longer registers that's its bed, meaning it is still an open bed for them to be able to breed with. So our villager breeder's out of the way. Now let's get started on our little trading hall booths. Okay, so now the first question is, where should I put this and how should I do it? I don't want to do anything too big or fancy because I want to end up moving them to my actual base later. I think I'm just going to set up some stalls in the dirt here. Well, let's go ahead and flatten this out a little bit to where we can utilize this space. Alrighty, we got some area flattened out and ready. Now all we need to do is actually get them set up for our villagers. So we need to add in some more trapdoors. And I'm needing more than that, but I'll grab some more here in a second. Alrighty, so all of the villager stalls are now set up with the trapdoors. So the next step is to figure out what professions we want. Now I'm thinking I want 1, maybe 2 farmers, a toolsmith, a armorsmith, and a weaponsmith, a cleric, and then I want to start getting in my library. So in order to get those villagers in there, we need to go ahead and get their workstations, which means we need to gather the supplies to do so. The next step is to get the workstations in. And to do so, we need to craft them, which means start gathering the supplies, which I am doing now. Alright, villagers are in, workstations are in. Baby villagers are flowing in, and now it is time to wait for them to get their new trades, as some of them, don't have new trades yet. That way we can start the trading process. Alrighty, we also went ahead and built, now that we have all of our villagers in, we needed to get the resources to be able to trade with them. So we went ahead and built a little carrot room. Using twerk, we're able to grow all of these and then have most of them go in inventory, but then what we can't catch, we'll go into here. Sat there and did that for a little bit, and so now it's time to start trading with these guys. I'm looking for 1 carrot and 1 bread, just like that. This is exactly what we want. See if we can get that again. Yeah! Just like that. We are making bank on them emeralds. I'm going to trade with these guys for a little bit, build them some emeralds, and we will make our way down, leveling everybody up. Alrighty, so we have gotten most of them up to master level now, so now it's just a matter of building up our emerald count to get the, master items. This one, however, didn't give me a shovel, so I'm going to need to make a secondary master toolsmith and hope to God I get the shovel as well instead of the diamond for an emerald. But for the most part, they are all master. Most of our villagers have grown up. Still waiting to get him and then to work on the librarians, but I will probably do that off camera and possibly in a live stream. I will make sure to put my Twitch down below in the description. If you feel like joining me, I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Put the schedule down there, whatnot. But yeah, we will work on that off camera and possibly on a live stream. And I hate to say it, but I'm out of video time for today, guys. So I appreciate y'all coming out, checking out this mod pack with me. I hope to get this video out by Monday. It would be Monday the 4th. So happy July 4th to everyone who's watching this. And I hope to do the stream for this, if I do stream for it, this Wednesday. Anyways, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you really want to see more of it, make sure to subscribe. This has been Spide, and I'm out. I'll see ya.